Check it out. Finally got my Hero 11 Mini in. I've been waiting for this thing for a while and I'm very excited to have it. It came at the perfect time. I have a project tomorrow that I'm going to be using this for, and then a project later this week that I'm also going to be using this for, so I'm pumped to finally have this in my hands. In this video, I'm going to do a quick unboxing. I'll show you guys what this new camera looks like and how exactly to use it since it doesn't have a screen on the back like a normal GoPro. And then I'm going to take this out on a project and you guys can see some footage that I filmed with this on this drone. All right, let's open this up. Are you kidding me? Comes in the same case that the previous GoPros have all been coming in. Camera must be updated. Okay. Oh boy, look at this. That is too cool. Got the two mounts here. It's got some weight to it. Got the camera, charging cable. Got a couple mounts here. And hopefully some stickers. What would I do without my GoPro stickers? Perfect. All right, so I'm not gonna go over all the camera specs on this. If you're interested in those, I'll leave those right here. You can pause the video. I kind of want to just go over this and show you guys what it looks like. On the front, we have the menu button. This lens is the exact same lens as the Hero 9 and Hero 10. So if you have the Max Lens mod, I believe you'll be able to use that in a future firmware update, but it takes the same exact lenses for that. So you'll be able to use all the same ND filters if you have those. On the top, we have the shutter button. On the front, the menu button and the shutter button are going to help you navigate this screen. If you've ever used a GoPro Hero Session, it's very similar to that. On the back, we have the mounting bracket, and you have a mounting bracket on the bottom and the back. Since this doesn't have a screen, we have a huge heat sink right here. So this is basically just going to help with heat dissipation. And then over on the side, we have this little door right here, and we have a USB-C port to charge the camera. So this camera does have a built-in battery, so you're going to have to charge it through the USB-C port right here. And then right next to that, we have the micro SD card slot. All right, so if you follow my channel, you know that I use naked GoPros quite a bit. I have a Cinewhoop business where I fly tiny drones like this indoors for real estate, and with a drone this small, you need a camera that's just as small. So that's where a naked GoPro comes in. And what a naked GoPro is pretty much just a full-size GoPro, stripped down. It doesn't have the screen, it doesn't have a battery, it's powered entirely off of the drone, and in the end, you're left with basically a 30-gram GoPro. The lighter and smaller a GoPro can be, the better. The GoPro Hero 11 Mini isn't going to be taking the place of my naked Hero 10 quite yet. I do think that this has a lot of potential to be the next most widely used naked GoPro. The only thing that worries me is the heat sink back here. I'm not really sure how hot this gets. When you make a GoPro naked like this, it does get hot. I haven't had any problems with this one, but when I see a heat sink like this, I'm a little worried. Hopefully we get to the point where we can have naked GoPro Hero 11 Minis, because this form factor is just perfect for it. So for me personally, the main camera that this is going to be replacing is my GoPro Hero 9. Now I don't really use the full-size GoPros too much, and when I do, I'll typically remove this cover and I'll remove the battery. I have a cable that plugs into the USB-C port, and then the other end plugs into my drone batteries. So then I'm able to save a little bit weight while using a full-size GoPro. So now instead of doing that sketchy power method with no battery and this is just an open hole, I can just use this camera. But for me, the biggest thing that I was excited for with the Hero 11 is the fact that it films 8x7. And if you don't know what that means, the GoPro Hero 9 and the Hero 10 all film in 16:9 or 4x3. This is the first camera that has pretty much a square video. So with that, you're able to pull vertical images out of a horizontal video. So this is my naked Hero 10, and I actually have a case that's meant to fix this. So this mount right here would make it so you can film horizontal, and then this mount right here would be vertical. But in order to use those, you need to rotate the camera. Whereas when you're using a Hero 11, you can pull either image from one video. All right, so let's turn this thing on and see what's up. Ooh. All right, you select the language. Can you guys see that? It's probably flickering. So off the bat, it has you select the language. This is used to select. And then you use the other one to change the selection. Okay, relax. So connect it. Connect camera. All right, so we gotta install an update. Let that do its thing. So then it installs the update, and there you go. Continue. Connect to the cloud. Oh, hell yeah. All right, so there we go. Now we have the classic just GoPro setup. We can enable preview. We can change all our settings, and hell yeah. I love it. I wonder if you can change the settings through this. So right now it's in 4K video, 4K 60 wide. So I wonder, yeah, it looks like you can change all the settings through here. You got different video modes, or different modes. Now aspect ratio, 8:7, hell yeah. Wide. All right, so 8:7 is only available in 4K 60. It's interesting that it's not available in 30. I can already feel the camera getting hot. All right. All right, so I got my settings all on here. I'm running in 4K 60 wide, hyper smooth off, and 8:7. All of the other settings I'm going to adjust tomorrow when I'm on shoot. I am very excited that this came in when it did, because originally I was planning on just using my Hero 10 tomorrow, but now instead I can use this. So here's some footage from the project that I got tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be using this on my Cinewhoop. All right guys, so all that footage was filmed on the Hero 11 Mini. And just for reference, this is the drone that I used. This is a custom build. This is my slammed Shendrone Squirt. This is a 6S Cinewhoop. If you guys are curious on the parts that are in this drone, I'll leave this down in the description. I don't have a build video for this. This is just kind of like one of my drones that I use on projects. And if you guys are interested in this, I'll leave links to all the parts down in the description. But this is the drone that I used. The footage that you just saw was filmed in pretty low light. We were filming in an abandoned theater that had no lighting and very, very small windows on the ceiling. And I was very impressed with the low light quality. It didn't look grainy at all, and the only lights that we were working with were those 2 LED columns that were on the side of the stage. So very solid low light performance. I love that GoPro is starting to release this form factor of a camera again. The last time that they had a camera that was even remotely close to this size was the GoPro Session, and they released this back in 2015 or 2016 or something. So it's been a while since they came out with a camera that doesn't have a screen on it, and I'm happy that they're starting to look at making cameras like this again that don't have a screen and are a little bit smaller than their standard GoPros. GoPro has definitely noticed the FPV community since releasing the GoPro 10 Bones, and it would be pretty awesome if GoPro released this as a GoPro Bones version for us FPV pilots. The size is perfect for it, but again, I have no idea how easy it would be with the amount of heat that this thing generates. Either way, I think we'll soon see companies releasing naked style cases for the GoPro 11 Mini, and as soon as those start coming out, I'll definitely have a video on how to disassemble this camera. Something I don't think I mentioned yet is that this camera doesn't do photography at all, and that's really the only internal difference between this and a full-size GoPro 11. I never use GoPros for photography, but even if I wanted to get pictures with it, I can just pull 25 megapixel stills from a 5K video. So all in all, very happy with it. The 8x7 sensor is a game changer. The thing has awesome low light performance, and the overall form factor and size is great for what I use GoPros for. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave the video a like, and if you have any questions about the GoPro 11 Mini, leave a comment down below. Also, leave a comment down below if you want to see me tear this thing apart and make it into a naked GoPro 11 Mini. I'm pretty much just waiting on someone to make a case for the specific internals of this GoPro. Once I have that, I'll be taking a hacksaw to it.